This is the only way that you can win with the Hunter quest. I'm going to be doing my best to upload one video a week showing some older decks that I played with and had some mild success with, and I really wanted to get these made into full-on deck guides with, you know, the full bells and whistles, but unfortunately some of these decks are just not that good, and I didn't want to spend too much time in great detail breaking down decks that really aren't that good except for in very niche circumstances. And one of those decks that I want to show you guys today is actually Quest Hunter, and I'm not going to lie, this deck actually is a ton of fun. And I usually don't like the Hunter class, but I was able to find a way to enjoy my couple of games with this deck while popping off in the only way that you really can with this deck. Hitting Stargrazers, because that is really the main meat and potatoes of this deck. Is not necessarily just playing your scout into your quest reward in order to get multiple values of multiple different types of beasts, but you specifically want to hit your Stargrazer and even potentially King Crush, so that way you can deal 16 damage, putting your opponent to below 15, and then you have even more damage coming from the King Plush. And so this deck can deal 16 plus an additional 12 if you would happen to get the best cards out of the quest reward. And I'm not really going to break down all of the even beasts, because if you play this deck a couple of times, you already know that the best beasts that you're going to get are going to be like Stargrazer, Gam, King Plush, Meadow Strider. You could even like argue for like a Raptor Herald to give you even more value from your discovers, but generally speaking, the best cards that you're going to get are going to be those immediate damage cards and maybe like an Omen or something like that. But once you play this quest a couple of times, you'll quickly pick up on which options are the best. But just to break down this list a little bit, we have a lot of beasts in combination with Discover cards, which is why we have cards like Alien Encounters, but we also have ways of fighting for tempo with cards like Painted Canvassaur, which can be very useful in the early game in order to make some of these other minions a little bit more threatening. Your Platysaur, not that good as a one-attack minion. If you give it Poisonous at the right time, you might be able to threaten the board while keeping your other minions nice and healthy, like your Catches of the Day. Your King Muklas, your Ravasaurs, and even your Terra Wings are very useful cards in the early game because they just have a ton of stats that help support the specific quest, where you need to play a 1 attack, a 3 attack, a 5 attack, and a 7 attack minion. So the cards that you really want to prioritize in your mulligan are going to be these following cards. Platysaur, Scarab Keychain, Planted Canvassaur, as well as Natalie are going to be the most important cards to keep in your hand. And if you already have these cards, you can then start to keep cards like Mukla, Ravasaur, Matriarch, and even the Terra Wing, because you really want to try and get at least one of every single one of these attack thresholds. I really wouldn't recommend keeping Scarab Keychain and Platysaur in the exact same hand unless you really need the resources in the card draw. You can always keep Catch of the Day if you just want an easy 3 attack minion. But if you already have like a Canvassaur in your hand with a 1-drop potentially, then maybe Catch of the Day should be a secondary option since you already have that 3 attack minion. Or maybe even vice versa. Maybe the Canvassaur isn't even that good and you just need the tempo that comes from having the rush minion. So there are a little bit of decisions that are possible with this deck, but the most important part of the mulligan, in my opinion, is making sure that you keep individual cards for each of these different thresholds that you need to hit. And then a big question I feel like a lot of people are going to ask is, do you need to get the Discover value from the Shock every single time? Do you need to play the Ranjari Scout with this quest reward in order to win every single one of your games? Absolutely not. There are going to be times where you just need to play this card as quickly as possible, and if you are lucky and have the quest completed by 5, I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with just throwing this card out, getting the value, and trying to kill your opponent quickly instead of trying to outvalue them. Because in this particular meta, if you miss a turn threshold, it is a very big deal, and if you go up against like a DK and they clear your board at just the right time or set up some taunts that really just get in the way of like your Stargrazers, for example, then it's really difficult in order to clutch out those victories. So knowing when to go for tempo and knowing when to go for value is a very important skill to analyze with this deck. And that's really all this deck comes down to. You want to keep as many different odd cost statted minions as possible, so that way you can fulfill the quest as quickly as possible. And in those matchups where you might need an additional Stargrazer, an additional Meadow Strider, an additional whatever minion, then you can argue to keep the Ranjari Scout for those specific turns. But other than that, you're just going to be using the Scout in order to give yourself extra copies of Alien Encounters, extra minions that might help remove the board, or extra spells, such as like Cower and Fear, which you you can use to deal 3 or up to 6 damage to a minion and then discount other minions. So I really feel like this deck has a lot of potential if maybe the metagame slows down or maybe this deck gets extra beasts. But the other card I feel like I should talk about is Odd Map, because I'm not really the biggest fan of this card, mainly because it's not guaranteed that you'll be able to discover, number 1, a beast that you can play, or number 2, an odd attack beast that you haven't already hit, like a 3 attack or a 1 attack. It doesn't really give you that much options, but in this deck where you really just need as many ways of getting those beasts in your hand, it's kind of a necessary evil. But in the clips coming up ahead, you're going to see that I didn't really have a lot of good things to say about this card. I've got about 6 other videos planned, like Volcaros Priest, Quest Druid, and even a Rainbow DK that I happen to hit Legend with this season. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, so that way YouTube knows to give you our videos on your recommends as soon as they come out. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and we'll see you for the next video. How good was Volcaros? Terrible. Awful. I was losing my mind at the end of that. I would not recommend that to my worst enemy. No! No, why? No! Why? No, it's like the one card you're never supposed to touch! Bro, why is it the moment I come back to standard, this game it just knows. it just knows, man. Please don't tell me that's a way of killing the minion. Okay, alright, no rush. I can live with that. Alright, sweet.
These could belong to a brand new species.
Go with, I mean, I want this in my hand just to play it. I mean, I don't want 2 copies, but so it's 2 of them, might as well just let them have the value. Not only do I see B Metal, but I'm also going to see Ghost next month. Oh, you're seeing Baby Metal and you're also going to see Ghost next month? Dude, hell yeah. I definitely love me some Baby Metal, and I remember seeing Ghost back in 2016, I think it was. It was 2015 or 2016. I think I've seen them twice. They were fantastic both times.
Lush wilds and clear steps. This could be.
All right, so what are we looking for? Probably looking for Terrawing. That's just a good card to have.
Lush wilds and clear steps. This could be our home.
Okay, I'm gonna have to worry about counterspell. I actually have a pretty good play next turn here. I don't have a 5 yet. Sure. So I can discover another card. Well, first I get rid of the tracking. I discover another card, and then I can play double alien encounters into painted Canvasaur. I'm not gonna lie, I've never thought about this play before. Better to throw this away, maybe? Just save the tracking? Nah. Just get rid of the tracking because I have the hero power for it. I've already got my quest completion. I just need to play my cards. I want this to find a Matriarch. Wow, really, dude? Okay, well. I don't know, dude. This is kind of feeling good, but then again, this mage has done like a whole lot of nothing this game. Ghost prohibited the use of smartphones. I'm kind of happy about that. It will feel different. Dude, I absolutely love it when that happens. You want to know another... Okay, this is in the world of stand-up comedy. But when I went to go see Dave Chappelle, he also locked up people's smartphones. People are just completely different when they have their phone on them, you know? Like, they want to record shit that they'll never watch, and it's like, dude, just enjoy the concert. Just enjoy the concert. That's all you have to do. I mean, next turn, we get to cook the value. Like, I don't even know if odd map is necessary in a deck like this. If you're just gonna go in and just go for the discover cards, like... Oh! Massive. Actually, oh my god, massive. Bro. That is insane how huge that is. I don't need to play anything. We're fine. We're good. We're okay. We don't need to discover anything. Like we found everything we need. Okay, it's over. This is so GG. And even if it wasn't, I could do this into this, and then the next turn I have Sasquatch in order to bring these minions back. Oh my god, Stargazer is insane in this deck.
My hand is too full.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. This seems to be working. YouTube chat belongs to me right now. Do you want to water the plants or cut the grass on this land? Let's plant some bushes. I gotta give more incentive for people chatting on YouTube because I really don't know how to do that. Like emotes aren't a thing from what I can tell. At least not the good ones. Dude, am I actually gonna be able to fully do this? I have to worry about counterspell. Give me a spell. Easy, bro. You know, I'm gonna pick this. Get him, dude. Smack him in the mouth. And then we set it up for another turn. Just respond quickly to YouTube chats. Well, I mean, it's not that simple. Like, it's not just respond faster. You got to give them a reason to even like talk to you to begin with. Like, yeah, you got to respond faster, but I sometimes respond to YouTube chats as soon as they pop up. The one time that I really don't respond to YouTube chat is if for some reason this thing doesn't work. And now Sasquatch is just literally gonna kill him.
My god, how does he do it?
But granted, he doesn't need to kill the board, though.
Hearthstone player that ever lived.
And then I get to shuffle more of the broods into my deck. Dude, if I could find bird watching. Oh my god, he's clearing the board. He's just gonna let me have it? He's just gonna let me have it, oh my god. But then again, I have to worry about counterspell though. We know for sure that one of them is Oasis ally.
Runs out on me.
So it's a 1 in 3. Alright, I believe in my deck. Please. Be explosive runes. Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Pop him right in the mouth! Alright. Well, maybe Maybe I do enjoy Hunter after all. John Lennon resurrected. So it's funny. People have said John Lennon. People have said Ozzy, obviously. And now someone earlier was like, you're giving, okay, yeah, you give me Boris the Animal vibes. Let's agree to disagree, shall we? Nah, it's actually just better. Another one? Another one. Boromir? Who is Boromir? Oh, from Lord of the Rings? I don't think I look anything like him, to be honest. Good draw. Or decent draw, I should say. So this is like the other side of this deck, when you just don't have ways of drawing. Wait, Imbue Paladin, whoa. Give me 7-drop. It's probably just better to do it this way. Poison! Alright, that's pretty nice. And then we have this, hopefully to discover this. We can draw into the Mukla. Maybe I can use bird watching. But it's always just better to pick this. Because then we can discover, and then we can discover again. We have this into this.
Embrace corruption.
Lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our home.
Finally. Another one? Got so many of these guys now. Next turn I want to do this into this into this. That's why I'm saving the alien encounters. Because then I can do it again with Sasquatch. If I need it, but I hopefully won't need that much for it. This guy has a lot of Divine Shield taunts, dude. I mean, getting through this is kind of difficult. Lifesteal? No, not taunt on. Oh, dude. Divine Shield would have been much better on that one, but Divine Shield taunt's kind of good. Such a great compliment to look like Ned Stark. Hades music? Oh, dude, I love Hades music. Oh, that's the actor that plays the guy. I don't know. I ain't got that chin, bro. I need that chiseled chin. Mukla. Or that. Okay. All right. Let him cook. Let him cook. Poison. Life. Ooh, double life steal. All right. All right. And then I can play one of them 2 mana. Oh my god, this is like Omega value, dude. Right with the Sasquatch in the hand too. Ooh, dude, this is it. This is it. I don't know what we're gonna get, but it's gonna be glorious. So like, aside from Stargrazer, what else do I even want to discover? Like Meadow Striders are kind of cool because then I can just go infinite Meadow Striders. Against this deck though, I'd end up dying.
These could belong to a brand species.
Oh my god, no! No! No, it's not okay! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! What do I do? I gotta remember that, like... Okay, the reason why Gam isn't that good is because it'll still cost... I mean, but at the same time, it's bored. Nah, I'm going 8 hands. I'm going 8 hands, actually. I mean, lifesteal. Alright, 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 hold on. Let's make him shake a little bit, shall we? Nice deck. I don't think you can imbue anymore, huh? Where are all your imbue cards now? Alright. Gam still could have been like a really good idea if I knew that I was getting this. Getting some expensive, more expensive cards. Don't care about that. Because I'm just gonna unload the board now. Wait, he's only got portals. Wait a minute, he's only gonna have portals.
My God, how does he do it?
It's technically a beast.
The best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
None of these really matter, honestly. At this point, doing this just draws me faster, and I don't want to do that. Agree with what you said on the game. People throwing hate to Zeddy. He wasn't buying everything anymore. Me neither. The gamble is the answer to that. Since you don't buy everything, you have to now. I do find it very interesting that the top comment on that video was Zeddy is gonna buy it anyway, when literally Zeddy put out a video saying he's not gonna get it. Like, I just find that particularly hilarious.
These could belong to the Brahmo species.
I mean, I kind of need to kill him somehow.
Yes, find things.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, find things. Yes, find things.
I can't play these until I get Sasquatch, because I'm really gonna need the extra 16. But we have ways of making extra copies of these. Can I somehow win with a bunch of Meadow Striders? Is that doable? I'd have to get to the bottom of my deck, though. I'm just gonna run out of health at some point. I do have armor from this, though. Alright, this thing is getting on my leg. No! That's like, that was like the way that I could have gotten these out from the bottom of the deck. You gotta be kidding me. Another one? Yet another one? Bruh. Bow to the Meadow Striders. Yeah, go fetch. That's what I'm gonna have to do. That's why I didn't play it this turn.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
This deck just squeezes out way too much damage, man. Like, how am I gonna be able to keep up? Wait a minute. Wait, this has charge. Dude, this was a turn. Oh my God, was this a turn? Oh, come on, I hit the button. It was literally doing the animation. If I lose by 2 damage, I'm gonna be pissed. All right, that's enough to clear. If I stick a board, this Goldrin is gonna be the GG. Oh, what? That's dude, wait, no! I can't kill this bitch! Oh my God, you've gotta be joking. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. This is like the one time this card's actually good is against me. Brother, you've got to be joking. Right as I get the Sasquatch. This was just it. Oh, this is turbo annoying. No way to discount this.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Kind of home for a 2-mana card here so I can play it alongside this. now this can deal with the taunt. I could go double Grazer, and then I can Sasquatch, and then I can maybe win the game. And if I can somehow stick a board and still have gold ring, so it's like we have ways of contesting this, but oh man, can this deck just really put us on our ass. Oh wait, that's right, the original one. I'm just gonna swap attack and just kill it, bro. Oh my god! Taunt is cheat! So sad how if I had the 1 mana spell, it actually would have been really good here. But I used it to get this to kill the thing. Okay, a spell. Maybe reducing the gold ring didn't matter. I don't know.
Eat up, little one.
I have to do this next turn, dude, because I'm just gonna die. It's actually insane how much time this freaking random dragon bought him. What? Oh, you're dead. You're so dead. Oh, I'm gonna dismantle you. Oh my god, dude. No. I see a way. I see a way. I see a way. I see a way. My draw needs to be really good. Okay, that's fine. That works. Because now I can get the Ravager from the deck.
Find me.
Alright, come on! What's up? What's up? It's good. It's either you clear and you don't heal, or you heal and you don't clear. I may not have an answer for that. Wait a minute. No! Why? Stop summoning taunts! Dude, that's the straw that it's gonna break the camel's back. I can't get through that.
These could belong to a brand new species.
Dude, I'm so upset that this game was just stolen from me. This game got Omega stolen from me. I need him to not have a board clear, but we all know he's about the pyro. If this board sticks and maybe I can gold ring, then I can win. No, it's over. No, it's over. It's over. It's over. It was over the moment that he discovered the 7-drop. I am so upset. Bro, I was winning this game, and okay. Remember how we were playing Nyandra yesterday, and it was like the worst card ever, and I immediately cut it from the deck. Oh my lord, dude, that makes me upset. I have legit lost my last 20 games of Hearthstone in a row. What are you playing, and what are you going up against? Because then maybe I could tell you if it's a high roll or not.
Lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our home.
All right, so I need the 7.
Job's done.
I already know what that's gonna be. I saw that suggestion to see it, and no, I don't think this is a good idea. Because this is just, you might as well just turn the quest into 1 durability. Because the corpus requirement literally doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter because you get 1 corpse back. You would have to increase the corpse requirement. You would only need like 5 corpses in order to like make it fire off like a bunch of times. Because you'd be gaining corpses in the process. And if there's also a corpse requirement on the reward, that just is a bad look, in my opinion. We don't know if it's too easy to OTK by resummoning the guy. I literally am telling you that okay, so the problem with that is that you are literally generating corpses so much, and then you are spending like 15 corpses to pop off, right? Then every other, like, you have not a lot of reasons to spend corpses afterwards. It's literally, the same thing is gonna happen. The 1 durability makes it into, you know, a ridiculous amount of damage all at once. Would I want that? Yes, I would 100% want that. But if you're trying to make the thing balanced, 1 durability is a very slippery slope. You have Ceaseless, you have Corpse Explosion, you have Umbra, you have a bunch of AoEs to where if you make multiple copies of these things, you're just gonna kill people. Now, if that's what you want, then sure. But is it gonna be balanced? I don't think so. Because then the deck just deals infinite damage. They can spend more corpses for the guy to be resummoned. No, I don't want to spend. I don't want the spend corpse requirement on that. Monkey always go base. You know what's funny? At the start of the stream, Clark played Wild and was happy, but now he's playing Standard and is suffering. I mean, also another way that you could phrase it is that I started 2-0 and then lost 3 in a row. So now I can go Ranjari Scout, Shock into 2 mana card, and then I'm not overdrawing.
These could be
Full value. Oh, it's not fair. Omen? Yo!
Forces of night.
Yo.
Strike with fury. Strike.
Alright, well. I think we found our win condition. This is just how the deck wins. This is just how it works. That's not the point that I'm making, though. The point that I'm making is that if you make the durability of the location only have 1, then it becomes infinite damage. That's the problem. If it's Boulder Gate 3, hit me up. Okay, let me do some research. So I'm gonna go to Twitch. I'm gonna look at Boulder's Gate 3 category, and I'm gonna see how much life is in it. Baldur's Gate. The entirety of the category has 3,000 viewers, with the highest stream being 403. Yeah, dude, I'm just about to get out tempoed, unfortunately. I didn't get the 7. Baldur's Gate 3 might be the best game this decade. If this doesn't draw the Terror Wing, I'm just gonna lose. Oh, now I get it, of course. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I do not like Odd Map as a card. Also, I should have attacked and then played my spell. I really don't like I really don't like Odd Map. This card is so inconsistent. I feel like you just cut it, in all honesty. Oh my god. He's doing it this way. Wait a minute, I might be able to punish this. Boris from Men in Black? Dude, you're not the first person to say that. People have been saying all day, John Lennon, Ozzy Osbourne, and there was one other person that said Boris. But I guess, let's agree to disagree. Odd Map is definitely pretty weak sometimes. It helps you with the quest sometimes. You get a Mountain Bear for a game, but I agree with you. Yeah, I just don't know what else you would cut for it. Like, this deck is just the ultimate, like, you just make use of what you're given, you know? Just kind of have to accept it. Which is the sad thing about this deck, but it just...
These could belong to
Okay, alright, maybe this could still win though. I get full value. Star Grazers again. I love me some grazing of stars. Can we get redemption? I think I want to go stealth on this. Because, dude, next turn I could just play Stargrazer's spell into double plush. The only thing that matters is if he's gonna get taunt. Alright. Alright. This is a pretty sick, you know, OTK that we just assembled. There's no way he picks taunt, right? Like, you would never pick taunt. Oh my. Oh my word. Oh my word. This might be a lot. This definitely might be a lot. I returned the other king plush into the deck because I don't need these. I don't need the first one. I only need the second one. That really is as good as this deck gets, I think. This deck is very dependent on its matchups and on its curve, and I think it's a fine deck to exist. But currently, it just feels like it just needs like one more tool. Like I've had like a lifesteal card or something. Like